Hey, video number 2. So kind of like surreal. Like literally, I'm doing a YouTube video right now. Like that's so crazy. Yeah, I get excited about really small things, so this is definitely one of them. Okay. Anyways, I'm really bored. It's my first minute break. I went out to dinner with my best friend. Buffalo Wild Wings. It's my favorite. No, I didn't get naked tenders. I got real food. Just kidding. Naked tenders are real food, and that's like what I lived on when I would go. But now I get real honey barbecue. And carrots and ranch. Real ranch. They don't have fat-free ranch. Real ranch is better. Anyways, so that's like what I did tonight. She's still at school, and all my friends are still at their colleges. Like my school gets out like earlier than everyone else. Um, Anyways, I just posted something not too long ago on Instagram about um, how I wanted to do a video on like body shaming, both fat shaming, skinny shaming, and then food shaming. I think it's really important that like it's addressed because, um, well, to start off with food shaming, I was I I can't even begin to describe how awful I was like with food shaming. Um, my other social media accounts, like my personal ones, on Twitter, I would literally like make a joke out of how I would food shame. That's not funny. Like, for example, I would be like, ew, like I can't imagine eating McDonald's, or ew, like processed food, yum, like just like sarcastic, rude comments. I don't know why I felt that this was appropriate, but now I see it done on the other side of things. I bring up food shaming not only because I did it to my family, to my friends, to people I didn't know. I was the food shamer, like, and I knew I was doing it, which is weird. But I'm also doing it because last year when I came home for winter break, I did a post not too long ago about I'm a completely different person. Last year around this time, I was about 50 pounds gone out of the 84 that I lost. So I was like in the middle. And I remember I came home and I was just like to my family, I was so nasty. I was like, this is disgusting. How do you eat regular cereal? Like, I could never. And like, the whole hi, prissy attitude. I'm not prissy. I'm not stuck up or anything. But for some reason, I felt that I could be because I didn't eat that stuff. And maybe it was because of jealousy. Because I like sugary cereals too. Of course, like, I really don't eat them, but they're not you. Like, McDonald's is not you. You say you don't like McDonald's at all, that is a lie. If you say you don't like fast food, that is a lie. Even a Diet Coke from McDonald's is good. Like, it's just something you can't eat all the time. But, like, one of my good friends, we talked about it. We're like, people say they don't like fast food. Like, that's a lie because I consider even like Chili's fast food, Chipotle fast food. All in all, if you say you don't like fast food, you've definitely liked an item from a fast food restaurant. It's food shaming. And I don't think I had the right, well, I know I didn't have the right to ever food shame my family, my friends, acquaintances that followed me on social media. Like, that was not okay. Like, if you want to go eat ice cream, then eat ice cream. I wish I would have ate ice cream then. I would literally food shame everything. It was family weekend, and we went to the circus at my school. And I remember I tweeted, ew, sounds like great processed food. Why did I tweet that? Because food consumed me, and I thought I was on top of the world because I could resist all of that. But really, I was just feeding my obsession with my diet and Weight Watchers and point system and eating clean. So this was nothing personal towards anyone. I see that from the outside now. I know that I should have never done that. And when I see people doing that, like, ew, I can't believe that this girl just ate McDonald's or something, like, I could never eat McDonald's. And I say McDonald's just because it's along all lines, all countries, everything. Like, I just see tweets like that. I see stuff on social media like that. And no one has the right to comment on anyone's food choice. People commented on mine like I could never only eat clean food. It's the same thing. It reciprocates back. Um, so I just kind of want to address it because I don't think that just because you eat clean, like, you can make comments about other people's food who doesn't eat clean. And I can say this because I was this person. And now from the other side of things, seeing it on the outside, I can't believe I did that because that is so rude, and I am in no way, like, in no way at all in lieu to say something like that. Like, I don't even know if that's the right way to say it, but it just makes me so mad that I was like that to my own family and to my friends. Like, it's just kind of crazy. I'm glad I recognize this now. And like, I would never do that again. Like, ever. There's no reason that what someone eats should affect me. I have no right to say anything. No one does. No one has any right to say anything about my food choices either. Like I said, I don't eat red meat, but I'm not like, ew, I can't believe you eat red meat. Like, no, I would never say that. Eat red meat. Eat a cow. Eat anything. It's not my place to say anything unless you are asking my nutritional advice. I'm not even a nutritionist, but if you do ask tips, I do give them. I give what I do. But that's when my advice is solicited. I would never ever food shame again. Okay, enough with hating on myself for food shaming. At least I know it now. Recognize it and move on. Okay, second thing. Just like my second video. Second thing is body shaming. Not too long ago, I saw a Facebook post, and it was about, there was this overweight, kind of obese man dancing, just, having a good time, and there were these people that were videotaping him, making fun of him, mocking him for having a good time, dancing. Like, he, I guess, saw them videotaping him, and he stopped because he was getting made fun of. He was getting body shamed. He was getting fat shamed. These people thought that it was funny. Why? Because someone that has a little more fat on them is dancing? What is wrong with people? In this post, it was like, if I find the link, I think I put it on my Facebook, and I know I don't connect my stuff to that, so I'm going to look. Like, it said in the post, like, this makes me lose faith in humanity. I mean, maybe that's really, like, a big statement. I mean, not faith in humanity, but faith in some people, because that is ridiculous. You don't know what's wrong with him that could be causing him to be obese, and maybe there's nothing. Maybe he does overeat. Maybe what? But why does that affect you? Him having a good time, a big guy dancing, like something is obviously wrong with your self-esteem if you can go videotape someone because they're overweight and they're dancing, having a good time. The video literally brought me disgust, and I'm just not okay with that. Not because, like, I would never do it, obviously. That's not just because I'm a nice person, that's just because you do not make fun of people for their body type. I don't care if you're making fun of them for being too skinny, being too fat, being too wide, being too short, being too tall. I get made fun of for being short all the time. I don't take it personally, but someone else could. You have no right to comment. Just like you have no right to comment on what someone eats, you have no right to comment on what someone looks like. From someone's standpoint that has been both on the huge side, almost 200 pounds at 5'2", to the extremely skinny side, 98 pounds at 5'2", I've been there both. So I can talk about this in ways I've experienced it and how it is not fair on either side. Yes, fat shaming is a thing, but so is skinny shaming. Um, like, okay, for a fat shaming example, something that, it's has stayed with me. There's been comments said to me about when I was bigger. A lot of comments. Um, I had a great high school experience, don't get me wrong. But there were comments that were sometimes said. I had a lot of friends. I went out a lot. I loved high school. But there were comments said to me because, it's high school too. Like, no matter if it's fun or not, like, there will be comments said about you. Like, and I remember there was this picture, and I know I looked pretty large in it. Like, I don't know, I was probably about 16, and I weighed about 170 pounds at 5'2", 160. I don't really know. I just know I was a little bit chunkier, a lot bit chunkier. Like, it was all like kind of in the tummy area, as it where I kind of gained weight most in my neck. And like someone commented JennyCraig.com, and at that time, I remember there were commercials for Jenny Craig, and it was like kind of a Weight Watcher system, like helps you lose weight. Anyways, obviously they were saying, get help because you're big, and I just brushed it off. People's comments have never really gone deep down inside. Like, I've never taken them completely to heart. People's opinions that I do take to heart are my family's and like extremely close friends. But like acquaintances and just kind of friends, or like people I don't know, like I don't really take their comments to heart. So I kind of brushed it off. I was like, oh, that was rude. But like, I've always been very, very, very confident, and my friends have said that, my family has said that. Very confident, very happy with myself, and but I realized that when I started losing weight, I started caring more about what people were saying. I love that people were like, "Wow, like you've lost so much weight. You look so great." People's comments, like more than just my family and my friends, started really really meaning a lot more than I ever thought they would. But to relate that back to fat shaming, I never wanted to be fat shamed again. Like subconsciously, this would come to me, like when I would think about it after I started losing weight. Though I never really considered it until I started losing weight, which is weird, but that means that I repressed it. So fat shaming can really, really, really hurt someone in the long run emotionally. I'm just very strong about stuff, but I know if more comments were said to me, I would have taken them to heart. And like, that person had no right to say that to me, as well as anyone else. A doctor can say, you are overweight for your category, you need to lose weight. They're not fat shaming me, they're giving me advice. If I solicit advice, if I ask for advice, or if I want an honest opinion from a friend or a family member, then I will ask you. I will be at the doctor and I will expect them to tell me that I need to fix my weight. But for a stranger, for someone to not know anything about my body condition, such as I'm type 1 diabetic. Do you know how easy it is for a type 1 diabetic to gain weight? I'm not making excuses, but they don't know. I could have a thyroid problem. There are so many things. I could have an eating disorder. There are so many things that contribute to fat on a body, or lack of fat on a body, which brings me to skinny shaming. So when I became 98 pounds at 5'2", with literal bones popping out, well, I got skinny shamed and accused of having eating disorder after eating disorder. Except I was eating more than I ever had before. I just, like I said, vegetables, lean proteins, fruit, working out every day. Still do, but you know what I mean. I got accused of having an eating disorder. People were asking my parents if I was sick. Or like when I would go to, I remember I went to Portillo's one time. Portillo's, for everyone that knows what that is, you have my heart. I didn't get cheese in my chopped salad. And this lady goes, you should have got cheese in there. You know, it's protein, it's good for you. As in, I didn't know that that wasn't good for me. I just don't like feta cheese. Like, it was nothing to do with an eating disorder. So people assumed that I just, like, didn't eat. Or, you know, like, oh, you're so skinny, you should eat, like, a cupcake. Okay, I worked really hard to get to where I was. And to give in this unsolicited advice, was just really messed up to me. When my parents said I needed to gain weight, my doctors said I needed to gain weight. That was not skinny shaming. That was for my health. Just like when the doctors told me I needed to lose weight. They also then went to, you need to gain weight. Okay, skinny shaming is a thing. Like, there's so many other factors besides eating that contribute to weight loss and weight gain. Therefore, unless you are a medical professional and you are treating a patient, or you are asked for your advice or your opinion, you have no right to tell anyone anything, or to fat shame them, or body shame them, whatever you want to call it. This shouldn't even be a term, because it's really messed up. Yeah, judgment is never okay, like, ever. But yeah, I'm gonna try to find that video of you of that guy who was videotaped by a terrible intention, for a terrible intention, to post on the internet to get made fun of. Like, another thing is, on social media, I see like, social media can be used so, like, great, but if you use it the wrong way, such as to make fun of people's weight, is messed up. It's messed up. I see tweets about it all the time. Just no one has the right to ever do that, ever. What else can I say about this? Oh, I forgot to talk about this. There is this comedy act. It's supposed to be a satire about like, fat people, and it was like, I don't know her name. I think it was called, like, Dear Fat People, and it's by Nicole Arbour, if anyone's familiar with her. She's a comedian, whatever. I'll actually post a link down below. She made a video, it was like, Dear Fat People, and basically made fun of fat people. There was actually a response by another comedian that was just really, really offended by this. I'll post that link too, and it's just very interesting. Why did Nicole Arbour have to go through all this to make a video to make fun of fat people? What's wrong with you? It hurt me, and although I'm not overweight anymore, I was at one point, and there are a lot of underweight, overweight people in this world that have nothing to do with eating. In the video, she talks about maybe you should stop eating and get off your butt or something. You have no idea what the conditions of these people are. She's ridiculous, and of course I watched it. My friend brought it up to me, and she's like, this girl made a video about making fun of fat people, and I was like, okay, well, didn't think anyone had the right to do that, but okay, yeah, I'm gonna watch this. So I will definitely post that below. I just talked to you guys for 20 minutes. I'm sorry. Like I said, I love talking. Don't know if I even said that in this video. It's my second take. I love talking. It's like my favorite thing to do ever. Like, ever. All I do is talk. Like, I blab about everything. But, yeah, I'm also really sick. My eyes are really swollen, and my lymph nodes are, like, popping out. I'm on a bunch of medication. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. Go to bed. Have a doctor's appointment in the morning. But happy break to me, and thanks for watching.